Hello there. I'd seen other people do this, so I thought, oh, maybe I should give this a try. Um, People have been talking about the comic book community awards and their nominations, um, and I've done mine already. And this would actually be the first time that I'm doing this. I basically really joined last year when I started my channel, and I think the nominations had been done by the time I got to it. I think I actually voted, but I didn't really vote for a whole lot because I didn't know very much at the time. So, but I don't want this video to be too long, so um, just gonna go through things and sort of quickly talk about it if I feel it needs to be. So, best comic book show, best ongoing series for the emerging channel tier. It's like under 499 subscribers. I put my nomination in for All Yeah Comics and the FOMO Squad show on Tuesdays. That is, I've been since Nate started that, I've been watching it every week, either live or on the rewind. It's so much, and yes, again, yesterday was so much fun. So, and they had Kate on, and it was a lot of fun. Also under for the under 499 subscribers, best informative content. I put Melana and Manga. Melanin and Manga. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Her channel is really good, and I've got some very interesting stuff. Best entertainment content for under 499 subscribers. I put Eric from SideQuest Comics. His stuff, he just, it's so much fun watching his videos. Most engaging host for the emerging channel tier, Nate from Hollywood Comics. So that's my second nomination for Nate's channel. Best new channel or creator, I went with Comic Mike. He's very new, but he does great videos, and he shows really cool books. I have to watch more of his videos, but yeah. Anyways, going through, got best comic book show, best ongoing series. This is from the mid-tier channels now. I put for Dope Comics, The Dope Show, as my nomination for that. Continuing on, best live stream content for mid-tier. I put Bleecker Street Comics for the Comic Book Church. Best informative content. That's the guides, deep dives and stuff. Mid-tier channel as well. I put Josh's Comics as my nomination. Best entertaining content. Hauls, unboxings, reviews, reaction videos, games, and skits and stuff. I had to put Dope Comics for that. It's so much fun watching his stuff. Most engaging host. I also put Dope Comics for that as well. Best comic book show for major channels. So this is now the 1,000 to 2,000 sort of tier. I put Big Me McFly the Comic Guy for his comic book hangout. Best live stream, major channels. I put Mad Spidey's Outback. Best informative content for major channels. I put The Garage Geek. Best entertaining content for major channels. I put 22 Comics. I love watching his stuff, and I love it when it's him and his wife. It's just so much fun. Most engaging host. A host that excels at interviews, hosting auctions, or good guest engagement. I put Simple Simon. Biggest channel supporter. I had to go with JSS Brooklyn. Now, best on-screen presence. I had to pick Chonko. Chonko Comics and Nerd Culture. I didn't put for his beard or anything, just best on-screen presence. It's for his beard. He's got he always looks top-notch, so I went with Chonko. Favorite community artist. That's amateur artists who have not been professionally published. I put Up and Adam Comics. The work he's been doing and sending to people has been great. Just so much fun. Best short form content, shorts or reels. I did Flash by Night comics. TJ. He's been doing tons of great shorts. Now, the next two, I did these, and I did not know that Jim Ment wasn't available to be voted for anymore. I didn't really understand how. I didn't understand that. Okay, he's been retired from being able to win, so I put for both best comic book or omnibus review and best statue and toy review. I put Jim Mint for both of those, and I'm assuming there's no way to actually change that. If I could change it to vote for somebody, everybody says Mad Spidey does great stuff for statues and stuff, and omnibus as well. But I have to admit, I watch Mad Spidey more for his hauls and for watching his live stream. And I haven't. Sorry, Spidey, I really haven't watched any of your statue stuff. So I would have to, if I could change those, I would change it to Rock and Co. I know they do mostly, they do a lot of rock reviews, but they do reviews of statues and of comic book reviews as well. I think more of the statues. So I would change my vote to Rock and Co. But I think last year they actually they had been nominated, but they decided. They said we do mostly music here. We don't really count. Maybe that's something else. Something I can't remember. Anyways, moving on. Best cleaning, pressing, or comic restoration content. Those are not really videos I watch. I have watched some of M-Pressed videos, and if I could, I would vote for Jeff at Comics Bot, but he doesn't have a channel. And I could have voted for M-Pressed, but he's so new. His channel's so new. I couldn't really put that vote, and I don't really watch any of the other stuff, so I didn't vote for that. Best speculation comic content. I put Alan the Comic Collector Geek for that one. Best live stream. I put the Comic Vet Show Us What You Got. I love that show. I watch it every week. I've even participated in it. But yes, Chris the Comic Vet and Show Us What You Got. That's, in my opinion, the best live stream out there. Most innovative content creator. I had to go with David from Still Only 35 Cents. He does amazing content and great editing, great graphics. So I had to give him my vote. Best tour video. I haven't watched Angelo and Sarah's videos recently. They put out so much. It's really hard to keep up with it, but I've watched tons and tons of their content. And the Comics Den, they are the best at tour videos for Comic Cons, shops, the whole works. And most comedic, entertaining content creator, I had to go with Son of Crom, Bjorn. His videos are so much fun, and sometimes his family gets included. I'm not sure. Does he really have a twin brother? I don't know. It was so well done. But it's he makes me question my own sanity sometimes, but in a fun way. So I had to put Son of Crom as most comedic, entertaining content creator. And Comic Book Community Builder Award, creative fostering engagement and interaction with the community. Again, I had to go with Chris the Comic Vet. I know he might think that that's should have maybe go to Rob from Fat Stacks, but his Show Us What You Got show, and just it's such a great show, and as him with Rob Fat Stacks as part of Comics Curing Cancer, and I know that's really is Rob's thing, but I think Chris deserved my nomination this year. Now, Comic Book Community Channel of the Year. This is the channel that got me interested in comic book YouTube right from the start. I've gone back, watched almost every video he's ever made, and I have to watch his videos every Monday without fail. And that is Mike from Lunch Money Comics.
And it was him and a few others that inspired me to go into this, to join the community and make my own videos. And last, but certainly not least, Comic Book Community Hall of Fame, a channel with 5+ years on YouTube. I watch it also on Mondays every week, Bronze and Modern Gods. It's just such a unique show, and looks at comic books in a very, I don't want to say traditional value, but old school values. So old school Bronze Age values. So it's so much fun watching that show, and I think they should be in the Hall of Fame. All right, that's it. That's my list. Let me know what you thought of my nominations. Like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. Let me know if there's any way to change your vote. I assume there isn't, but if there isn't, that's just life. Thanks for watching. Have yourself a great day. Bye.